Yo, what's good, everybody? It's the Storm Podcast. This the Outtake, and I'm here with my boy Jack. What up, man?
Chilling, just ready to fucking get this shit done. And
let's get it.
What up, guys? Big Goof in the house.
Yo.
It is I, Vermilion, father of all things good.
All right, he gets weirder and weirder with that intro every single time we do it. But you're such a weird dude. What up, man? How you feeling, dog?
Chilling, just trying to stay clean because that young coronavirus out there.
Facts, man. It's been getting crazy out there. The St. Patrick's Day parade got canceled. Coachella got postponed. NBA got postponed. Schools are getting canceled all over the country.
Except mine.
Yeah. Shit. My girlfriend is on her way back now, like from school, and then she's gonna be here for like I think 2-3 weeks. All my homies' schools are getting canceled.
They canceled her classes?
Yeah, it's online.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, she has online classes schools, for I think like an extra.
Most state schools, like the government sent something out. I heard.
Yeah, exactly. Like an extra week and a half after spring break, they're gonna be doing online classes. Harvard's done for the rest of the semester.
What?
For the rest of the semester, they canceled. The rest of the semester is gonna be online.
So what is? Oh, online. I was about to say like they just canceled this shit. What is that?
No, just like y'all fuck school. Y'all gotta go home. It's over. Like see y'all. Nah. Yeah. But the Harvard got canceled for the rest of the semester, so it's just gonna be online classes. And like that shit fucks up a lot of shit. Like
I mean,
that's crazy.
I know companies are literally sending their workers home and saying like just work from home and we'll let you know what to do next. And
yeah, exactly. Like
we just don't really know. So it's
changing the world like so quickly. And my mom is a teacher. She actually teaches at your school.
Yeah.
And like she's saying like the classes are gonna get canceled and I don't have an online plan. Hopefully. A lot of teachers who teach their classes don't have online courses ready.
Especially with like the school I go to, because it's like I study audio, so like a lot of it is like hands-on using the equipment. Like it's thousands of dollars or hundreds of dollars, and a lot of kids don't have access to that equipment.
Yeah,
like, I mean, even just Pro Tools is what $600 just to buy it straight up.
Yeah, exactly.
So like just to have that, like, I mean, we have like it's huge because like if we cancel that out, it's like how are we supposed to do our classes without the equipment you guys are requiring us to have?
Yeah, like that. It makes things so much harder when
it's pretty wild.
The whole like economy and world is just changing so drastically off of this coronavirus, which isn't even that serious if you actually look at it in like a scientific standpoint.
I mean, it's just I think it's scary just because they want. I mean, we have no vaccine and we don't have tests everywhere for it, so you can't really. It's hard. That's the main thing about like that's why like the Ebola situation, they all freaked out. But this has gotten even worse, I feel.
That's
like.
the shit that makes me believe that this is like a man-made virus.
But that's the crazy thing.
Controlling by.
I mean, yeah, and they
controlling to control,
a man-made virus.
Yeah.
So you think somebody was like
wasn't AIDS like a man-made virus?
You think somebody just whipped it up in the lab and was like, release the hounds.
Fuck it.
Well,
he said, fuck it.
There is.
Now they gave it to animals and the animals spread that shit.
Yeah. Probably. I mean,
man, you love them conspiracies.
It is possible.
Yeah.
It's possible. But like that'd be some anime type shit, like a nigga sitting in the lab, like, "Hey, let's get this shit popping."
But there's diseases that are man-made.
Well, yeah, no, I know, but like
they just like get outbroke, and then it's like, oh shit, we shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, like let's stop making
because it's more deadly than the flu, but the flu has vaccines. But without like those vaccines, it becomes like 40 to 60% more deadly. Yeah. Luckily, young people are pretty decent.
No one has died from the coronavirus under the age of 60.
Wow.
But they're saying that the coronavirus is a lot more. Overall, it'll kill a lot more people. Like right now, the flu is killing thousands of people a year, millions of people a year.
Not millions.
Millions?
Huh? The flu is not killing millions of people a year.
I saw in the U.S.
But a lot more. Like it's like serious.
Yeah.
But we don't pay attention to it, and
especially if old people or babies get it, like it's like very bad.
It's game over.
Yeah, the flu is very dangerous for old people and babies. Yeah.
But the thing with the coronavirus is the survival rate is a lot less with the coronavirus.
The survival rate for the coronavirus is actually pretty good. Believe it. Like the information that isn't getting like released and publicized is crazy because like the survival rate is actually very high for coronavirus. It's just the ones that actually die that get publicized like mad crazy. Most people who get the coronavirus don't even know they have it. Like they just think that they're sick and just are fine.
You could have coronavirus right now, bro.
I don't. But like, I would feel it if I had.
I heard they're giving people like $4,000 to just get it.
I'm down.
And test it out.
I am 100% down.
Shit.
I am 100% down.
I mean, you might die, but hey, 4K,
nigga, I'm good.
3 weeks being sick. Shit.
I will get injected with the coronavirus for $4,000 easy. I mean,
you got
different.
the doctors on your side. You hope.
Exactly.
I'm
built a little different. I got, you know.
Heard it here, man. Hit up Malcolm.
I'm down. Show me where to sign up. I get it. I might come out with some superpowers.
I'm gonna come bring out like just a big pack of like emergencies, and I'll be straight.
Right. Just get
that.
Get some Vicks, some ginger ale.
Now, would you be fine with being quarantined for 3 weeks? You can't have.
Nah.
You cannot have contact with anybody.
I mean, I don't like people. So.
And they probably would not give you a phone.
If I didn't have to talk to people, I probably wouldn't. Like,
they probably wouldn't even give you a phone.
I'm like, if y'all give me,
it's gonna be in jail for
my
3
laptop,
weeks.
my Xbox, and my phone, I'd be cool.
No, but apparently the virus is evolving. So if you use technology,
stupid.
That's insane, bro.
The coronavirus turned into a computer virus.
People are like that. They're getting scared.
You said a computer virus.
Yeah, they're even buying that panic toilet paper shit. It doesn't need toilet paper. It had nothing to do with the virus, but.
What do you mean panic toilet? What?
Have you heard like the panic toilet paper? Well, there's a shortage of toilet paper.
Oh yeah,
because people are buying toilet paper. They were buying it at first because they thought they needed it, and now people are getting scared. Like it might be a pandemic, so now they're trying to buy it, even though it has nothing to do with. It's like it's all psychology.
Yeah.
People are
just getting nervous. It's the same thing with like I heard people are trying to get like a lot of water and like it's like. Oh, what is gonna happen? It's like
the government and like the economy is just like, yo, let's play this up to the best we can, and just make a fuck ton of money because that's the best.
It's an economic move, bro. Everybody's making money,
dude. Everyone's losing money. The stock market's crashing right now.
But you have to look. You have to look at what you're investing in.
Not even lying.
I invested in Purell, Dawn, and Dove. And I've made $167 in the last,
but those
2
are
weeks.
all selling. Like that's
no, I know you
got to
be smart, yeah.
But like everyone that like didn't think the coronavirus was gonna happen, who had thousands and thousands
of
dollars.
Corona?
Oh yeah,
Corona beer.
Like, dude, Corona beer's stocks have plummeted.
You said what?
Corona beer,
really?
Their stocks have been destroyed. Like,
I feel like people might want to drink more and just be like, hey, the Corona.
No, dude, like some stores have completely like chopped it to 80% off.
Virus.
People are so stupid.
People are fucking
dumb. People are dumb.
Dude, people are stupid as fuck.
People are ridiculous. Like
people are stupid as hell.
Yeah, it's just crazy. It's 80% off at some stores. Like they're chopping it down to 80% off because no one's buying Corona.
Might have to go buy some Coronas this weekend.
It's Corona time. You know the vibe. I don't drink though, but still.
Shit.
For those who do drink, go get you some
Sometimes,
Corona.
every once in a while.
I don't, but
sober for life, man.
Yeah, that's the way I rock. But not everybody's like that, you know. And yeah, that's the way.
True.
Yeah, I mean everybody's different. Most of my homies drink, so yeah. Anyway,
great way to start coronavirus.
You know, start the pod off talk about the coronavirus. Y'all know the vibes. But yeah, so we got Jack here with us. Just want to get a good conversation with him, see what the fuck going on with the world of Jack. You know what it is?
Yeah,
how's your music been going? I've been seeing the numbers been going up. Like, when you drop your next song?
My next song,
if you
still
know.
questionable.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you even know.
I have like an idea of kind of like what I want to do because I have some songs built up and then I'm working on new songs, but it's not like in any rush because I'm doing a lot of different things right now. So like I'm probably gonna need my next song within like a month or two. And then try to do like a few songs, just like another like every few months, just singles for now.
Yeah.
Until I get like a full project that I fully fuck with.
A lot of people don't understand. Like people think that artists know exactly when their next song is gonna drop, exactly when this is gonna happen. It's still an art process.
Yeah.
And it's still like, it's not really a science that you can map out completely. If you're like, oh, I'm gonna drop a song here, and then some shit gets delayed or postponed and like everything gets fucked up.
It's really about consistency because like it depends on like how many songs you're making too. Because like if you have so many songs, it's not like you want to oversaturate it.
Yeah.
Because then people kind of get tired of hearing you, and like usually the bars aren't as like crisp or as good when you have like overload of them.
Yeah.
I mean, like look at big artists; they take a while on their music for a reason. They make a bunch of different songs and see which ones pop, and then they start releasing them.
Yeah, a lot of artists don't even release most of the music that they record. They record some shit that's like, not really feeling this one. They might take some bars from this song and add it to this song, or like, oh, I like the vibe I did on that song. I might do that.
Exactly.
Like a lot of new artists, what they don't 100%. Understand is they go to the studio, record a song, and then just release it. Yeah. And it's like, maybe you should
unless you like
fine tune it a little more.
Yeah, like, it really just depends, like what you're trying. Like I did that for a long time, and it was just like, when I look back, like, not that great music. Like I wouldn't say it's terrible, but like definitely worth for like my growth, I guess.
Yeah, a lot of artists.
Yeah, so like I was just trying to like really just write constantly and release music so people would see my shit, and then like in ways I feel like it could cripple you if you do it too much, and it's just like you're not ready to do it. And in ways I felt like I wasn't ready. So like I feel like my best music I haven't even released yet. Like all the stuff I have on all platforms right now I think is good and solid. Like it's all my best music that's out, because like I have old SoundCloud shit, but like I haven't been focusing on SoundCloud. I've been focusing more
Spotify.
Exactly. Spotify and just
that's
like
what a lot
everywhere.
of consumers have been focusing on too.
And like I want to get some videos and visuals, but it's more about taking time and getting. Like I don't want to rush it. I don't want to just get shitty visuals. I want to get dope visuals.
Shit that is actually decent.
Yeah. Because if you have those songs to match it, it will just everything will come together. Yeah. More likely to pick up some like I don't know, just volume.
Some traction.
Traction. That's my better word.
I don't like the way the music video. Me and Thomas have had multiple conversations about this.
Yeah.
I don't like the way that the culture of music videos has taken recently, where it's just like, let's shoot 4 different shots in 4 places that look cool, and then just like mash them all up together.
I hear this like all the time. It's just really, because it's just like hard. Like, I mean, unless that song actually bangs, like as hard as you think it does, it's gonna be hard for everyone to get on that.
Exactly.
Facts.
You don't really fuck with Cole Bennett, right?
Whoa, hold on! Don't go putting that into the energy. I do fuck with Cole Bennett. What are you talking about?
I think I could have sworn like
chill out.
A few episodes ago, bro.
No, what I said is I don't like it when Cole Bennett is a really good director. Cole Bennett has a lot of shit on his plate right now.
Yeah.
So some of the videos that he makes, it's very obvious that he just like, recorded some shit and just like threw heavy effects on it. But when Cole Bennett actually gets in his bag, he has come up with some incredible ass.
Look at the video you just dropped with Eminem. That video is nuts.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fucking insane.
That's a cold ass video where the visuals clearly he took time with it. He clearly planned out what was gonna happen. Some videos is just like you can tell there was like, oh shit, this person needs a video. I don't really have time. You go see what you can put together and then do the rest like with the editing. But when he actually gets in his bag, like that Godzilla video, that was incredible. If you haven't seen it, go check out the Godzilla video by Cole Bennett with Eminem. That shit was fire.
Yeah, because he it was cool because he had like full like I heard he had like full like for the creation process of that, like he had like
full I saw
reign
that,
over it. Like Eminem was just like, do it, like you got it, like I'm gonna go with you on this one, and like let him do it, and like fucking he snapped on it, like
that's
what I mean?
I've been looking for from
and it's
Eminem
like,
too.
Yeah,
to just like let a younger person just take the reins on something. Eminem is kind of just like, I'm gonna do everything, and like I don't know, that shit gets kind of boring to me.
I feel like he hasn't. I mean, I feel like he hasn't released a music video in a while. Not like one that has picked up something like this. Like, at least as much like tension or like.
Yeah, because I'm like, if Eminem is going to keep doing what he's doing and keep releasing music and keep doing all this, you can't keep leaning on that old fan base that you have. You have to start picking up a newer, younger fan base if you want to continue, because older people don't have as much time to listen to music. They don't spend as much money on music. So this was a good way for him to like grab some new people,
I feel that, but also like, I don't know, because I feel like when like kids our age sometimes don't always have that money because they're still trying to figure things out, or like their money is based off their parents. So it's like,
but they still like stream it like crazy. They're the ones who are going to share it. They're the ones who are going to go to the concerts.
I feel like streams, you don't make as much like money anymore. Like it's way more based off your concerts and stuff. And I feel
no, of course.
If Eminem does do a concert, it doesn't matter where he is. Like he's going to sell out. He's just at that point. It doesn't, because like even for me, like if he came to Chicago and it's like a cheap show, like I could afford it, like I would definitely try to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like that's what I'm saying. Like to get a younger
I've been listening
target
to him
base
since forever though.
Yeah, but like not a lot of people like. His listenership in our age group has only gotten like lower and lower and lower.
Well, yeah,
and he hasn't been like grabbing new people because that's not what people are looking for anymore. Or they are, but less and less. Now people are looking more for like a Lil Baby, a Roddy Ricch, you know, that type of vibe, and not for like a Eminem type shit, you know?
Really, yeah. But I feel like it's still out there a lot.
No, yeah, definitely. It's definitely still out there, but I just want to see him like just get to a better target market. Not a better one, but just broaden his target audience.
Yeah.
I think Cole Bennett was a good way for him to do that. Because this video, even Cole if I don't really like Eminem that much, it's like, well, I'm a Cole Bennett fan, and this video looks cool, so let me check it out. Then they share it, and then like now younger people are seeing it and all that.
And I mean, Juice was on that too, so like
hell yeah, and everybody loves Juice.
Like everyone was gonna peep it. I mean, I don't know how Eminem got the verse with Juice. He probably just ended up after he passed. Probably paid for it.
It was beforehand.
Really?
Yeah, they recorded in person because Juice has always been a big Eminem fan.
Okay, word.
So yeah,
because I know how sometimes that works, and I'm like,
I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like that either. Like I was thinking about, I was like, I wonder how that worked. I was wondering if he recorded beforehand or if like Eminem was just like, oh, like I'm just gonna buy a verse that he has.
No, yeah, Juice has always been a huge Eminem fan, so they were actually in the studio together, and they
dude, he could freestyle. Like Juice is like
one of the most incredible artists ever.
Like he could freestyle his ass off. Eminem even said like he's got it freestyling too.
Juice,
which is like
might be the best freestyler ever.
That's a compliment. Like if Eminem's saying you could freestyle,
that shit is incredible.
I mean that's the thing. Like Eminem still also has I feel like the respect there, like the freestyling rap.
Oh,
like,
true.
Because nowadays, like I would say 75 to 80% of like freestyles on like shit
not freestyle.
is not a freestyle.
I hate that
exactly,
shit.
bro.
I hate that
and
shit.
people be snapping, but like you could like sometimes you could tell if they're actually freestyling, but like
you can obviously tell.
Usually when they start out, they're not freestyling.
Have you seen the game, like the clip of the game spitting the same freestyle over the course of like 10 years?
No.
Yeah, I've seen that shit.
That shit is
That's
it's the same fucking freestyle
That's so
over
lame.
and over and over again.
That's lame as hell.
And it's cool with him. Like it works for him, I guess.
He's like, I don't want to waste my bars.
That's so fucking lame. Like
I've seen that.
I'm gonna show you the
I
video.
was so
if you gonna
shook,
freestyle, like freestyle, actually spit some shit. Don't just get up in front.
And it was the exact same shit. Not even like
it,
switched verses. Like he threw in like a few words. Nah,
yeah,
same
and
shit,
then
man.
don't. If you are gonna go up to like a radio station with a written, don't lie and say it's a freestyle. Like don't be.
People do that with a song too. People will come in the booth
I
like
hate that shit. I hate when people put like freestyle on there and you can tell that shit was not a freestyle.
I can memorize some bars and spit them on this mic if you.
Yeah, and like I've even been in studio sessions before with people, seen them write it. I'm sure you've experienced this too, Thomas.
Yeah.
Seen them write it out, seen them go like record it, do multiple takes, and then I'll look at their track list for their EP or whatever, and it's freestyle. And I'm like, that shit is not a fucking freestyle.
Well, to some
because it's
people-
like thinking about it on spot.
Yeah,
that's like
that's
the
what I was gonna
freestyle
say.
of it. But
That's
it's also
so
like,
lame.
to me, I feel like a freestyle is like you're listening to a beat and you just have to catch the flow.
Yeah, and it's just
And
like,
like-
you know what, spit some shit on it.
Sometimes
I'm not
you
like
gotta
the best
struggle
at doing
like
that,
that.
but like some people, like sometimes I could catch it, but like I know some people that could really catch it.
He's
and it's
good
like,
at that.
yeah,
I'm okay at freestyling.
yeah,
I'm
because
alright.
when you could catch it, it's like, it's just so dope. Like, because it's just different. Like,
It's more
literally
fun.
straight off the head. You don't even
Yeah.
know what you're saying it all the time.
That's
It's
why I
wild.
think it like I really enjoy that because I'm not a rapper or aspire to be a rapper, but I just think that that's such a fun thing to do because like I don't even know what I'm gonna say. It's just
Yeah.
like I'm trying to rhyme these words, put them together, and it's just like it's like a puzzle and it's
Yeah.
fun and everyone's having a good time. Like the culture that happens around it
Oh,
is
yeah.
so like lit. I fuck with that heavy. That's my
Yeah.
shit right there.
Literally, like some people, I feel like that's like the best way for them to actually get some of their bars out. Too.
Yeah,
like,
true.
Some people, it's better for them to like just get on the mic and record them and like let them fuck up and like
Yeah.
just do it. Because like
Playboy Cardi.
no, yeah, but like
Yeah.
you guys know Cormac, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cormac, like he's a good writer, but like sometimes we'll literally just like I'll throw on a beat, let him freestyle for like hours, and that man could. That's like one of the best ways for him to just like get his shit out. I feel like just
Yeah.
because like he's just like that's one of his strengths. It's just freestyling, just straight off the dome, because he doesn't even know what he's gonna say. He just
Yeah,
put on
like,
a beat. Let me try it. Like let me try it out. Let's see where it goes.
And you also can't be scared to do like to fuck up either. Like a lot of people, if they freestyle, they're trying to make it perfect. You're gonna fuck up. There's gonna be some stumbles where you know, you do a little mumbling and then get back. But you just got to get on there, freestyle. And if it's like a safe space where nobody's gonna like you suck, like that's
even with like. That's a good thing, like with like, I mean, Cormac's one of my best homies too, so it's like easy to be like, he'll like say something or his voice will squeak or something and I'll just like joke about it and he'll think it's funny too, because it's like we're just homies making music. It's
like don't take yourself too serious.
Yeah, because like I feel like when there's tension in like the studio, if you don't know that, like if you just feel weird in the studio, especially whether I'm recording or recording myself as an artist or recording an artist as a producer, it's still like it just doesn't flow. Everything just like the bars aren't hitting as crisp. Like you don't feel that life of it, I guess. Like
that's one of the things about you being a producer and an artist. You get like the vibes of both sides of it, so you kind of like understand how things work, like what's the easiest way to go about things, the best way, like, and the whole vibe thing that you're saying. Like if the vibes aren't right, it can destroy like an entire, not destroy it, but it definitely changes a whole session.
People need to feel comfortable, just because like, I mean, it really depends what you're rapping about. Like, I mean, you could be rapping about something really close, about like a story in your life that's like deep, and like you don't want just random motherfucker hearing your ass like judging you, like, or feeling judged at least while you're like spitting something that's really true to you.
Like that's making music is a very vulnerable experience.
Exactly. And even if you're just teeing up like, oh yeah, like I want to have like a good party song type shit, it's still like you need to get loose then. Like you need to feel that like hype and that energy in the room. You can't be like the producer being like, okay, keep going. Like
like
no, like motherfucker, like let's hit this shit. Like,
and you feel the tension in the room, and it's like
100%.
Oh, this person's like staring at me weird. Like
exactly,
it's just an awkward energy. And I mean, you're an engineer and producer too, so you've experienced that just when the vibes are just.
And you can control it. You could also like control the vibes a little bit too. Like you can make people feel more comfortable. I feel like it's more on the producer than the artist, because like artists usually is going to somewhere they don't know.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know what to expect. Especially like you guys have new artists probably come in here too. So it's like they don't know what to expect. So it's like they might not talk as much as they normally would. So like you have to make them feel welcomed almost.
First thing you got to do, tip for everybody, get a candy ball. And just set it up.
Get a candy ball.
It works 100% of the time.
Loosens them up.
Yeah.
That's
like,
what's up.
Let me get one real quick.
Like you just got to make it feel homey for them. Like so they walk in and feel comfortable and it's not intimidating. Especially if it's their first time recording music. I feel like that's probably just
I remember
an awkward situation.
I remember my first few times like recording music, like my voice was like stuttering like this, like scared. Like I was like shaking like shit. Like I was just so nervous because like I never did it, and I was doing it with like actually my brother and his friend Charlie, and they actually still make music. So shout out Pat Mallers and Chef Charles. So
hey, shout them out.
Check them out on Apple Music. But they like those were the first people I recorded with, and they were like, I was probably like 14.
Damn, that's young.
First time I recorded was out of like literally just a laptop microphone, where I was just like holding my face to like the laptop and just go like,
but a lot of people do this.
I was just trying to spit some bars, but and it sounded so shitty, and I try to like mix and master it myself too, but like so shitty. And then like I started doing occasionally trying to get with my brothers, because they actually had a mic, and like they usually just like were like nah Jack, like nah, we're doing stuff. No, you can't. Yeah, so like I was always just like never doing it, and then like every once in a while they'll let me like try to get some shit and like hype me up, but like I was always still so nervous.
Yeah.
And then like I don't know, it's just like I forgot kind of where I was going with this. It's just like the process of like I don't know, just recording. It's just like you get more comfortable with it.
Yeah, like
it's hard. Like
the comfort is just a really important piece of it, because if you're not comfortable, it's just not gonna come out how you're envisioning it in your head. Like even if you've practiced it at home 100 times, if you get into a setting and you're uncomfortable, it's just not gonna come out right. Yeah.
And I feel like, I mean, you just need to like feel your music too. So like if you don't feel connected to your music or your lyrics, it's gonna be hard to get into it. Like when you feel something, it's very like you get excited and like really into it. So it's like you could just like it's easier to just like get those emotions out when you want to actually spit it out. And if you're comfortable, it's like even easier because then it's just like, oh, I'm just gonna go in.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, I don't know, when I like record, I recorded with you guys one song with Pat That Ass.
Yeah.
Shout out Pat That Ass.
It was his birthday last year. He was like, I'm just trying to record. Want to slide? I was like, bet. Like,
Catch
but I remember like I didn't really.
Oh, I remember that. I think I was there. Oh yeah, I was there that day. Yeah.
And I didn't even really remember. Actually, yeah, I remember like you guys were actually recording the podcast.
Yeah, we had just recorded the podcast.
Yeah,
before,
literally.
Yeah.
Wild. And now
That's
you guys
crazy.
are here.
Yeah, right. That's crazy.
But that's fucking actually dope as shit.
Right.
But literally, I remember I didn't really know what to expect, and I was just like, all right, yeah, just gotta bring the energy. And I remember like the first thing you said was like, I like your energy, and I was like, bet, like because like I don't know, like I just wanted to like, I don't know, when you go into somewhere you don't know, you also want to like in a way prove yourself too. It's like because you want to be like, we don't know what he's really about. We know he does stuff, but like let's see what he's about. Like and then like. I don't know, how you carry yourself is huge.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I want to show them that I can do this.
And like, if you believe in your music, you should be confident in your music.
True.
And like, if you're scared, like if people hate it, they hate it. But it's just like
can't do anything about it.
Facts.
If they hate it, are you gonna hate it then? You don't believe in it then. Like
that's true. A lot of people.
I mean? Like if like, oh, I fucking feel like I made a dope ass song. I release it, gets no plays, no one fucks with it. Then it's like, I hate that song.
Yeah.
No, like
at the end of the day, you gotta believe in your music, and a lot of people will think like, oh, just because other people aren't liking it, like it's a bad song. I don't like this song anymore. Like, that's not really how it works. Like, if you are proud of your music,
look at the Lil Nas X song, bro. Like he dropped that in like 2017, and then it picked up like no traction, and like people were like kind of baking him for like it being like a country song type shit. And then after that, he literally was like, fuck, where was I going? I saw him do some shit. But fucking after that, he like just kept pushing money as he could get into it because he was just like, I know this is the song that's gonna make it. And then fucking a few years later, it was #1 on the charts for the longest ever, breaking records.
Exactly.
So it's just like
you gotta believe in yourself.
Yeah, and then you gotta obviously know it's gotta be hot. Like it's definitely gotta be fire. But like that's a good one. Well, early on, definitely was like Eminem for like. When I was like really young, because like my oldest brother is 12 years older than me.
Damn.
And then I have 4 older siblings, and then I have 5 step siblings. So I have like a lot of music genres in my whole family.
Wow, it's a big ass family. Man.
Yeah, right. And most of them are boys, so like a lot of them all love hip hop. And like my oldest brother, he loved old school type hip hop, so like that 90s shit. Yeah. He liked Eminem and shit, and like. He hates this new shit, like despises it type shit. He's definitely, he's for sure an old head, for sure. And then, like, I have my other brother who's like 27 now, so he's like a little bit older than me. So like that's like when I feel like Eminem, J.A.C.K, Kanye, like that's when like that's who he really grew up with. Like those were like their prime. Yeah. The big dogs out there, like Big Sean, like those people. T.I.
Yeah, there we go.
You know what I mean? So like I grew up a lot off of that too. And then my brother Pat, he raps too, what I was telling you guys about earlier. Mm-hmm. But I feel like, I mean, all those the same people, because he's 4 years older than me, so he's 2 years younger than Sean. So like, they kind of have similar influences. But Pat also, he kind of dissected music more, so he found out like lower key people too. I remember like the one person he like really started or one label he started showing me was Rhymesayers. Do you guys know what Rhymesayers is?
Never heard of it.
They're out of Seattle, like. Back in like the early 2000s, bro, that's when like early 2000s and then like right before the 2010s type shit, maybe slightly after, not much after. Like they're still around, but like back then, like that's when they were really popping. They have like people like, you know, Atmosphere.
That sounds super familiar, actually.
You should check out like these people, like they're raw.
I think you might have told me about him before.
Atmosphere is raw. That's a producer and a rapper. I can't remember the producer's name, but the rapper Slug. Then Greaves, he was another rapper on it. Brother Ali was raw. He was this big white albino dude with a big old white beard, big as hell, bald, and just could rap. Like rap his ass off. He probably still does.
I'm picturing like Action Bronson albino.
Dude, basically. Very, very Action Bronson. Like
yeah, that's what I'm picturing right now.
Yeah, very similar. So like literally a lot of different types of music, kind of like, I mean, mostly hip hop. Also, I mean, I guess my parents, they did. My dad was like rock and roll or like shit like that, and like Rolling Stones, and my mom loved like Michael Jackson and like pop and things like that. So had a lot of influence of music, but like I also never like focused on music when I was younger, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
like,
I didn't really either.
I was a very big athlete, so like it was never like, I mean, I use music a lot. Like I took guitar lessons and then quit it for basketball, and I took drum lessons, quit it for basketball. So like things like that, it's just like I kind of wish I didn't now, but like it's just, I don't know.
I feel that. So like your main inspiration would be like
probably my main inspiration, if I had to say a person too, like based off like who influenced me for my own music, for like how I like making music or like inspired to be, I guess, and it's like definitely Mac Miller. Like Mac Miller, Chance the Rapper, Barry too. Like those two are like those are literally, those two people are in like my studio over my fucking monitors.
True. Yeah.
So like those are like, I mean, Mac Miller for sure. Like I've visited Pittsburgh, I've been Frick Park Market, been to Blue Slide Park,
that's fucking
lit. Like definitely like Mac, like those are big influences, because like I don't know, just fucked with like the type of person Mac Miller was. Like he was just a normal kid. He wasn't struggling too hard, like, but like, I mean, he just made something amazing out of what simply nothing, kind of.
Mac has some crazy music. Like I've been a Mac fan since
pure
7th
talent,
grade.
bro.
Yeah. And like actually Pat That Ass was the one who put me on to Mac Miller back in 7th grade. And
I know
like,
he's a big Mac fan too. Yeah,
he was the biggest Mac fan. Like that shit was,
hell yeah.
That like Mac was incredible. Like I don't even have.
Hopefully they'll keep releasing some more music, because like that man is like endless talent.
Yeah, for sure.
Literally,
it's sad that we lost him.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, like
R.I.P. Literally a legend. Legends never die.
Yeah, facts.
That's facts. And we got a lot of legends who are just
passing away,
just dropping like crazy. It's sad.
Really sad.
It's depressing, and I mean, hopefully we can get this together and have this stop happening, because it's sad and it's unnecessary.
Just the drugs and abuse and shit like that. Like, I mean, it's just like part of the typical life, and it's just like you gotta know your limits, know who you are.
It's part of hip hop culture at this point, and
any music culture, if you think about it.
Yeah, it's part of any music culture. I just feel like in hip hop,
like
it's
Christian
broadcasted more. Except for Christian rock. Shit, who knows?
They might be getting
crazy, just not like.
I might have.
Weed's legal now. Weed's legal now.
Yeah, that's true.
He said shit.
Shit, I know you smoke a lot and shit, but like,
definitely,
how's that affected you?
Helps me.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, has that shit made your life easier?
For me, I'm not like, I don't know, I'm weird about like anything, like even weed, like it's all depends the person. Like I know people that smoke weed every day that get all their shit done. Helps them focus. Like for me, that's kind of me. Like I have ADHD. I don't take my medicine. I smoke weed a little bit, and I feel more focused. I feel like less like, it's weird, bro. And like
shit, whatever works, man.
Yeah, and then like, but like certain people can't even do that. And like I know people that have like homies or shit that like they smoke and then they just get lazy, don't do shit all day. They sit around and sleep, and like I don't know. It just depends the person to me.
Yeah, people have to know
yourself,
what type of person they are, like their limits and stuff like that, because not everything is for everybody. And people need to understand that. Just because Thomas might have a method that works for him and something that he does every day is like, hey, Malcolm, I think you should try this, and I try it and it just destroys my entire routine, then it's not for me. And some people will be like, oh, well, Thomas thinks this is cool, so I'm going to keep doing it. And it's like, no, that shit is lame. It's ruining your life.
100%. Like, I mean, I don't know. You could just kind of tell if it's like, if it's affecting you bad or not. Just because, like, if you're, I don't know. If anything, it's on my schedule even weirder, because, like, I wake up at, like, 5 in the morning and I go to sleep at 10 or 11. Like, it's just, like, I'm not staying up late when most people will. Like, I'm just having, like, I wake up early, I get my shit done, and, like, like, it doesn't matter to me. Like, like, it's wild. Like, I know it's crazy to certain people because, like, they can't do it. Just, like, but to me, it's just, like, normal.
Yeah, it all depends on the person.
It's so like, it's just, like, I'm so used to it. It's, like, I don't know.
You make your music high?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Have you ever tried making a song not high?
Well, I mean, I just I make. It's not like I try to be like, oh, I want to smoke, and then I'm gonna.
Yeah, because I know people
the
like that.
Because the bars come when you're high, bro.
Nah, I know some people who cannot
in,
record if they have not smoked before.
Yeah, me too.
Like, yes, I've been in studio sessions where people have smoked and done shit, and then not smoked and done shit, and it is complete. And I know people who make really good music sober, and if they drink or smoke or anything,
it's sober.
It is like Thomas. You know who I'm referencing specifically. And
I don't actually.
You know.
I'm gonna have to think of this.
I'll tell you off. I'll tell you off mic. But there are times where I've gone into a session with this person specifically and has come out with hits, like just straight fire songs, and then we've spent multiple hours in the studio where he can't record more than a bar.
Oh no, I know what you're talking about.
You know, he knows who I'm talking about too if he's watching this episode.
Oh God!
But it's just like can't record more than a bar, like just like a complete train wreck. But
see, that's that's like I don't know.
And we'll still do it frequently. Like we'll still smoke or do whatever before the session frequently.
Well, that's the thing. I don't feel like I need to like smoke to function. Like it's not like I like have to be like I have to do this to do this so I can do that. Like it's not like that. It's just like I like it. I do it when I feel the urge. Like people smoke cigarettes every day. They get the urge to smoke a cigarette. I might have like I don't know. So it's just a casual thing.
Pull
like
out
it's
a
just
whole bong, bro.
Like
shit.
I don't even own a bong. Like I literally just like if I want to smoke, I'll just smoke. Like I don't know. It's just not like I'm not worried.
Yeah.
Like people stress about it too much, and like I'm more worried about the work I got to get done.
Facts.
And like I'm not worried about the weed I have to smoke before to get done, or like to make it like it's just like all right, I got the work to get done. If I'm a little high, I'm a little high. If I'm not high, like it doesn't like.
Yeah. As long as you get your shit together, just
it's just
yourself,
like man. If I like exactly like. If I have money, I get to. If I don't, I don't. Like
some people will spend all of their spending money, like completely destroy their pockets, and it's that's addiction, chill out. Like stop spending all your money on this shit. Like you don't have money to do what you want.
Definitely spend some money on weed, but not like. I mean, I also work all the time too.
Yeah, so it's different if you like have your priorities straight. Like some people will be like, damn, I don't know where rent's coming from next month, but I'm about to go get high.
Well, yeah, I definitely gotta pay my bills first.
Like, chill out, man.
I'm not trying to just like have the lights turned off and me not be able to shower.
Yeah, right.
These motherfuckers want to get high. Like, nah, I'm not stupid. Like,
yeah, you gotta know, like, cause you got shit to get done.
Like that would just be stupid. I feel like
there are people who are stupid. Yes, trust me.
I fucking hate when people like peer pressure you. Like, I smoke. I
he
smoke,
said I smoke.
But like there's sometimes like I'll be at a party or like I'll be at someone's crib and like they'll be like, yo, hit this shit, and I'll be like, nah, bro, like I'm just not in the mood. And they'll be like, nah, hit this shit, bitch, like hit it. And I'm like, nah.
3 is a magic number.
As someone who's never smoked before, whenever that information comes out to people, they're always like, come smoke with me. Like, come on, I'm gonna get you. Do you know how many people have like said before they die that you actually know?
Yeah,
you're one
of
those people. Yeah, who wants to see me high or drunk, and it's like, fucking
we will
relax.
share a joint, bro.
We won't. I'm sorry.
We will.
I find that kind of weird, though.
Isn't that weird? I think that's weird.
To me, it sounds like someone wants to like take advantage. No, I don't smoke.
Really?
I don't smoke. People,
but it's like
that about me, though.
It's like a bro moment. It's kind of like.
We've had plenty of bro moments.
You'll be like, I'll crack a beer with the boys.
He said crack a beer with the boys.
Crack a joint.
We can go to Chick-fil-A.
Crack a Corona with the boys.
Crack a cigarello.
Bro.
Yeah,
shit.
We can record a pod with the boys. Is that not a good enough bro moment for you? Like, do you need more bro than that? Like, we record a podcast every week.
He said, I guess.
Yeah, like, I consider us to be pretty close friends. So, yeah.
He's like, I just want to chief with you, bro.
Sorry, man, but you're not going to get that opportunity.
I feel like it fits you, bro.
You know, I feel like it doesn't. And I think it's more important what I think.
All right, bet.
I'm good.
You recording?
Yeah.
I bet. So, yeah, we talked about you making music, talked about you as a producer, but you also promote shows and do shit like that. And obviously, I know the struggles of that. So, how's that been going for you?
Really good. My last one was really good, I would say, but I would like definitely still learning a lot too. I mean, it's just like right now I'm just trying to find the right artist, because I just don't want to throw an okay show. I'm not really in a rush to throw an okay show. Like, to me, it's got to be quality. I want to find the best unknown or not very known talent in Chicago that I could, no matter what, even if they only bring 5 people, that music slaps. But like, they just needed that exposure, because I mean, I don't know, throwing shows is very hard, because like, obviously you want to get ticket sales because you need to, just to cover everything, all the expenses and shit like that. So you for sure need to sell tickets. But I mean, you also want the music to slap. Like, you need the music to slap, because if the music doesn't slap, no one's gonna stay.
Like, it's a tough balance that you have to find, because like, sometimes artists who are garbage bring a lot of people out, and it's like, damn, like, is it really worth compromising the show to get these ticket sales? And a lot of times it's not.
Exactly.
Because if they're up on that stage and they're like doing whatever and the crowd is not feeling it, it's like, it fucks the whole vibes up.
Yeah.
And like, say somebody walks in and they see somebody on stage and they see nobody jumping and moving, it's like, yeah, I think I'm just gonna go home. Like, I don't want to be here, because it's not fun. It's not a good time.
Especially with like, I mean, I feel like a lot of hip hop shows for more unknown artists, unless it's like, because I mean, when you approach venues, they literally, like, hip hop shows technically aren't consistent, because unless it's a known artist like DaBaby or Chance the Rapper, or like at least someone decently know, like Joey Perp or Sabo, or I mean, Sabo's actually getting big. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So like, those obviously are gonna sell out, but like, unless you have someone like that on your show,
it's hard to get it booked unless you like really know the people, you know, have like,
they just need to know your track record. That's the thing. It's like, I mean, if they don't, I mean, it's just like, based off of what they have off their books, it's inconsistent unless they have a big name. So like, my thing is like, what I'm trying to build right now is like finding, not maybe get maybe a one big name if I can, but like more find those hidden gems of like Chicago and surrounded areas that like really have that good music, and also that median range of like can actually bring tickets too. Because like, I mean, how I kind of like look for my artist specifically, if I say I'm getting around 8 to 12 artists, like maybe like the first 4, those are like the artist like slots where it's like, you don't need to have a ton of following. Like, I'm looking for people just to give them a chance, like build that following. So like, obviously I still want you to sell some tickets. Like, if you sell 0 tickets, you're not gonna get paid. That's just how it works in anything. But like, if you sell 1 ticket, you're gonna get paid for 1 ticket, type shit like that. So it's like, I'm looking for like artists that have like 5 to like 15 people that they can maybe get, and like 5 is like for sure, and 15 is like they're fucking like, that was really good, like type shit. And like, but then as it gets like later in the night, later in my show, I'm gonna be looking for people that could guarantee me 15 to 20, and then once it gets to like the main acts, I'm looking for at least 30, 40, 30, 50, you know what I mean? Like, guarantees, because it's like, people, there's unknown or like not as known artists that could bring those people and those numbers. It's just about finding the right ones and then finding the right music with that.
Facts.
And it takes time, but it's gonna like it's gonna be worth it. Like, my next show, I feel like is gonna be my best show for sure. Like, my first show had 65 people there, which to me kind of was not good at all
for a first show,
but it was good for me as an artist, because me and my brother personally brought 55 out of 65 people there.
Damn.
Right.
So we did well as artists. As a show promoter, I felt shitty because then I just didn't book the right artists, kind of, and I needed to find better artists. And then for my second show, we increased it by 199%. So we got 188, I believe, is the number. Yeah, and almost sold it out. So like, it was like a great night. And the thing that I loved about it was like, it felt like, it didn't feel like it was just like random artists and like people were just trying to check out their homies. Like, it felt like a real ass show. Like, everyone was like meeting new friends, buying drinks, like getting teed, like getting loud, like there were cell phones out. Like, shit was like, it was just wild. Like,
that's lit.
Felt real. Like, and that's why like I'm trying to like just build on it from the last one. I'm not in any hurry. I have the things planned out. I'm getting it ready. I want it to be quality. I don't want it to be okay.
Facts.
True that. Yeah. No, I feel that 100%. You want to make sure that it's where you want it to be, because if you consistently throw garbage shows, people are gonna stop
it
coming
makes a
to
name,
them.
yeah.
Right. Like people would be like, oh shit, that's a Jack show. I went to 2 of those. They weren't too great. But if it's like, oh shit, like the first one was pretty good,
and
the second one was better. This one is about to be fucking live.
My thing is like I don't even care about like I don't need to have a show every 2 weeks or every month or some shit like that because like that's oversaturated to me. Like I want my shows every few months because if you're not there, you miss out. Like
Facts.
Like I'm not worried about like it's gonna be lit. Like if you're not there, you're gonna miss out. I won't miss out.
Exactly.
That's what I'm telling people now. So just remember that when it comes down the line. And I know.
Right.
I mean, besides obviously like show promoting now, we've been talking about trying to do some.
Yeah, we're
other
working on some shit in the. We got something in the works. So
yeah, we got a little.
Stay tuned for that.
Kind of event type thing in the works. So
yeah,
but more tuned for that. We don't want to spoil that. So like, just like there's a few. Oh, Vermilion's surprised.
Yeah, not even gonna tell me.
I mentioned it to you a little bit, but we didn't actually like talk about it that much.
Fair enough.
But for the listeners, stay tuned. We got. Some
it's
gonna
be dope because like we're trying to give. I mean, really, because we talked about this before. It's like, I mean, it's not just about one person. It's not about like I need to get mine. I need like you need to get yours. Like it could be a very mutual.
Yeah,
exactly. Like
everybody. We want to create something where everybody can build and everybody can grow, and it's not like
everyone can win. Like
somebody
it's like
taking advantage of somebody else, or
and like, realistically, like I mean, even me just being on this podcast, like helps you guys. It helps me too a ton. Like it's mutually beneficial. Connecting with people is like I don't know, especially in the music industry. Like sometimes people are like, oh, I need to do my own thing type shit. It's like I've only grown by trying to connect with more music people. Like the more people I connect with music, whether it's producers, rappers, or like, I mean, even like I would say you're more of an entrepreneur in the like the music industry, trying to like, it's just photographer, like, and videographer, like shit like that. It's just like all those connections are only helping what I'm trying to do. It's not crippling it. It's like we're like. You're not like your knowledge might help me, but my knowledge could maybe help you. It's like
network marketing, man.
We can all grow faster together by networking with each other. Oh, you have some connections. Now you link me up to them instead of like, oh, I'm trying to do this on my own. Because when you burn your bridges, when you're trying to leave where you are, you're not going to have anywhere to go. Yeah. Like, you know, you have to understand like, oh, the more connections I have, I can go any direction that I need to go because all of these paths are open for me.
And it's just about being a good person. I feel like that. And too, like, as long as you're a good person, like people will come to you, and as long as you're wholesome and not on bullshit and necessarily, like, basically, it's like people will fuck with you and at least fuck with what you're trying to do. Like the thing that like I've seen like the biggest growth for like all of my music for anything is just like my consistency of it. Like people are literally just like, I fuck with your work ethic. Like I could appreciate it, like what you're trying to do. Like just keep going, keep like. And at the beginning, it was like. Motherfuckers were trying to unfollow me, trying to like talk shit, like, and it's just like now it's like I've been doing it for years, and like I was completely shit at the beginning. I'm not anywhere close to where I want to be yet, and I'm not. I wouldn't say good or great yet, but like getting to where I want to be. It's like people don't understand. There's a process to getting where you want to be. Like it's,
and
to be great, like you got to fucking put in the grind and the work. Like look at Kanye West. That man blew up at fucking 26. Jay-Z like 26, 25. Fucking is it 2 Chainz 37 like, bro, like those are fucking like by just saying those names, those are household names forever, fucking the music industry, and they didn't pop until later on because
like there's a growth and people see the growth and people see the work ethic, and whether they listen to your music or not, whether they go to your shows or not, they still see what's going on and they still rock with you, you know? Even if they never listen to a single song, it's like, oh shit, he's still putting out music. Yeah. Oh shit, his numbers are going up. Oh, he's doing these shows. His shows are getting better. And all of this, and people see it.
And even like just the support of like, I mean, like I have friends that I've met through music off just like, I mean, I'm sure you have too, like DMs and shit like that. Or like at a show and like they lived in a different state. So it's like, I have friends in like LA and I have friends in like New York. It's like, you just hit them up. You keep up every once in a while, hit them up like, yo, I saw that you released your new shit. Good shit. Like I really fuck with it. It's just like showing love.
I get those
and, like,
messages all the time.
Yeah, and
like,
just being nice.
Oh shit,
like,
100 episodes in, like that's, or not 100 episodes, a whole year in, like that's incredible. Or oh shit, you guys just got a new spot. Like that's cool, you know? Yeah.
Exactly. That's, I feel like the whole thing is just like, I don't know, just being like, those connections is just helpful. Like
for sure.
It's gonna make anything better.
Exactly. And we can all grow faster together, and do your best to just, for anybody listening, do your best to just make connections, work hard, show the work ethic. Because even if people don't believe in you, the work that you put in is going to make them believe in you.
Yeah.
Like, they don't have to believe in you at first. I mean, maybe, he's going to fall off after a month or two. Keep grinding.
I mean, a lot. Yeah, exactly. Like, a lot of artists, I feel like, not a lot, I wouldn't say, but, like, there's artists who will literally make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 songs and then be like, man, like, I'm not getting no plays. Like, my first song got the most plays. Now it's only been worse. Like, because usually the first song people want to hear it just because it's like,
curious.
Like, it's like,
doing. I didn't even know this dude rapped. Like, see if he could actually rap. And then it's like, oh, he can't rap. Like, like, but like, that's the thing. If you are willing to put in the consistency and the time, like, you get better. Like, I feel like naturally I wasn't the best rapper. Like, I feel like I'm way more natural of a producer. That's why I'm kind of been leaning more into beat making and trying to record more, because it's like I've just seen myself more as a natural in that. But since I recorded and myself as an artist so long, like, and just put in the time, I've gotten better and just learned different techniques and ways to like actually record in the booth. So that it kind of correlates with my producer type thing. It's just like helps, because I could be like, oh, if you're struggling with this, or like you want to make a pop or a double, or like there's just certain things I could be like, oh, do it this way so I can mix it this way so it'll sound like this. Like, things that could correlate into each other, where like not all producers could do that because like they don't either rap, or like it just really depends.
Yeah, it's definitely an extra talent that you have in your holster.
I feel like, that's definitely helps me a lot, just because helps me understand. I don't know, it just helps me a lot because I could just give them energy and be like, oh, well, if you, I don't know, it just,
I'm sure you can resonate.
Yeah,
with
like
that
producers
too.
have to like help artists, whatever they do, like you have to, like most artists don't just come in just knowing exactly everything they want to do, from doubles, ad-libs, all that shit. Like, they need that direction sometimes. They need that energy, like we were kind of talking earlier. Like, it's just like certain things producers need. Producers have to do a lot for a song, sometimes more than artists, that artists don't realize. So like, artists, motherfucking appreciate your producers, like,
facts.
Like, because like people like and engineers, because like sometimes you be bringing a beat to an engineer, like the engineer is making you sound crisp as fuck and putting in that extra work, and like you don't even know what the fuck's going on. If you did, you'd be doing it yourself. So like, appreciate your people. Don't act like a dickhead.
Hey man, I'm not even gonna get into that.
On some real shit though, like,
oh yeah, I
felt that, bro.
It's true though, like,
that hit his soul.
If you're an asshole to your fucking producer, like, either fucking learn how to rap and hit it better, because like they can't make you sound better if you don't hit it good. If you don't hit it good, they can't, like, if you hit it shitty, that's how the flow goes. Like, they don't change your flow. Like, shit, I don't know.
I'm glad you said that. I know a lot of people who could benefit from hearing that from you.
Good.
Thank you.
Don't be an asshole to Vermilion. Give him appreciation. He gives you candy.
The moral of the story.
Moral of the story, don't be an asshole to Vermilion. I might have to learn from that a little bit.
Yeah, I think you do.
It's cool. It's all right. I'll keep being an asshole to you.
After that comment.
That's what friends do, you know. But I feel like this has been a good episode. This is giving people
really flew by, I feel like.
Yeah, dude, that is one of the things about podcasting. I never know how much time has gone by, because it can feel like 5 minutes and it'll be like an hour, and it's like, oh shit.
Yeah, this is my first time ever doing one, so like I was like, wow, this is like, the cruise was nice, because I mean, it was just like we had good conversation. It was easy to talk to.
That's
you guys.
the vibe that like we do our best to. We talked about energy earlier. This is the vibe that we create here. Like, we try not to make it feel so much like an interview, and more like just like a conversation. Just like
chilling.
We were talking before the mics were on. It feels the same way. Right, I
literally felt the exact same. We were literally talking. There was like, wait, are we recording right now? Oh, we're not? Okay, let's start recording.
Yeah,
because it was just like,
get into it and have the conversation. And this is information that people want to hear. Like, your listeners,
goofy information, maybe some helpful. Who knows?
Like, some of you as a business person, some of you as a rapper, engineer, and just as a person. So for like listeners who have never met you, who listen to your music, it's like, oh shit, like, this is what this guy is actually like.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys having me on too. Thank you.
For sure. It was definitely a fun time.
For real.
But go stream Jack's music. Yeah.
Could I say my Instagram is J.A.C.K, and then the official Jack page, which is like the company that I'm starting up that technically hasn't launched yet. That's gonna be all my shows and our thing we're kind of planning, the low key thing, and then my merch and stuff like that. That's the official Jack page. So that would be the official the official .J.A.C.K. Done.
Bet. All right, we're gonna play it out to some of Jack's music. You got a song that you want us to play specifically?
Oh shit. Should I do my most recent one?
Shit.
Or should I do? I would say if we could do my most recent one because it's also produced by another Oak Park producer, B-Jam.
Oh, word.
Yeah, you guys know.
He was just in here like 2-3 days ago.
No, yeah. So like he made this beat too. So he actually snapped on this beat. So yeah.
Bet. What's it called?
Now.
All right,
just
bet.
All caps. Now.
This is Now by Jack and B-Jam. We out.
Breaking out the cage, I don't throw shit, I cut the lights out. I can make it rain down even if it's nice out. I'ma make a couple $100 million before I sign out. Can't take it with you, but I'm trying to get it right now. Yeah. And now I'm at it again on the highway, smoking blunts filled to the brim. Driving fast, hit the gas, blowing smoke in the wind. Lighting up another blunt and then I'm passing that shit, yeah. In the all black whip, smoking weed out the zip. Back to work, did some everyday shit. Making music at the crib, don't question the kids. Shoot my shot, never miss. I'll forgive, but never forget. Always do, never wish. Got the juice, never trip, get loose. Eyes drooped in the back of the coupe. Another night in the stew, so rally up the troops like, what's next? I don't want no regrets. We at it again, this some everyday shit. Pen to the paper, another blunt getting lit. And we at it again, this some everyday shit. Bass bumping out the crib when we make a hit, yeah. And we at it again, yeah. And we at it again, yeah, we at it again, yeah, we at it again, and we at it again, yeah. I'm about to fucking take off, had to break off. Look at me, I knocked that look up on your face off. Preaching that they hard, but these motherfuckers stay soft. Got some salt up on your shoulder, you should shake off. Yeah, I got a reason, I'm steady dreaming of being on a stage with people screaming every season. But for now, we making tracks about the basement. And until then, I'ma do my thing until I make it, yeah. I've been in the trenches, I ain't never mentioned. Took the lessons and I counted all my blessings. Relentless, leave you breathless. Trying to keep up and get it. Now listen, be like Mike, no pivot. Never keep me in check, only cash them to deposit. I've been cool and plotting out my options. Each song I do, I'm trying to top it. No need to tell me my shit's popping, cause what you know about it, probably nothing. I've been about it, up to something with my state of mind. Fucking 9 to 5, this my daily grind. Making beats and rhymes like all lies on me. People tell me what I can't be preached. I'm 6 feet deep, I'ma reap what I sow. We all in the same boat, trying to keep afloat. Only Lord knows it's cutthroat. Quick on my toes, jump rope, cush in my throat. And we at it again, this some everyday shit. Pen to the paper, another blunt getting lit. And we at it again, this some everyday shit. Bass bumping out the crib when we make a hit, yeah. And we at it again, yeah. And we at it again, yeah, we at it again, yeah, we at it again, and we at it again, yeah.